Good day, mate. How you doing? This is Mr. Maskman, and today video, this video is going to be another one take because my computer is being a nigger on me. And of course, this is by the title. Of course, is a movie review, beating a dead horse. But I'm going to review a 5 months old, wait, 6 months old or 5 months old film called Star Wars: The Last Jedi, the eighth installment of the Star Wars series, the second installment on the third trilogy, if you could say. So Star Wars: The Last Jedi star Daisy Ridley as Rey, Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, John Boyega as Finn, Oscar Isaac as the captain something. Actually, I forget a lot of the name. Can feature as Princess Leia, Organa, Solo, Skywalker, Carrie Melly Tran as May. I think that's her name. I just forget, but it's the ugly sister from the that nobody actually liked. And there's also Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. And by speaking of beating a dead horse, people actually still make videos about Star Wars: The Last Jedi, being it what went wrong. Star Wars: The Last Jedi is a cinematic failure. The shit that adored by critics but trashed by, well, the commoners, the fans. And if you want to know my thoughts, if you really fucking care any about my thoughts, is I think Star Wars: The Last Jedi is an okay movie, is adequate. You could watch it, but as a Star Wars movie, it's one of the highest ranking one to me. I mean, it's definitely better than any of the prequels. Will it have the same rating as, say, The Empire Strikes Back? Maybe. It's kind of Star Wars. Uh, Star Wars movie have to be based on the original trilogy, right? So The Force Awakens is going to be just the resurrection of A New Hope, and it is a resurrection of New Hope. Now, Last Jedi is going to be The Empire Strikes Back, but Ryan Johnson, the director of this movie, feels the need to take it to some other changes. But the thing is, the changes is kind of like that inconsistent, hypocritical, edgy kid from the YouTube comment, or actually any comment out there. So it is trying to change, but it doesn't have a lot to change on their own. Like when the scenes with, I mean, Rey could have just allies with Kylo Ren, but the movie chose not. Why? Because it tried to keep the cycle, the Star Wars cycle, as some people call it, which is, it's the same like the prequel and the sequel. The prequel and the sequel and the original trilogy is almost the same. I mean the first episode, The Phantom Menace, is definitely also a resurrection of A New Hope. It ends with a ceremony. It ends with something blowing up, and it definitely, and in the second is going to be the drama series. Now, The Last Jedi captures this drama better than Attack of the Clones, obviously. So it's, to be honest, going to be better. I think the Last Jedi is going to be just an okay movie, but it's a really decent Star Wars movie if you compare it to the original trilogy. Now, the thing is, The Last Jedi tried to change, but the change is inconsistent. The light could join the dark to end all the cycle, but it chose not to, just to keep the cycle. Kinda sound inconsistent, right? There's a lot of people pet peeves about this movie. But besides that, the movie is actually enjoyable. It's well acted, it's well directed. There's a lot of visuals that just made me awe, and that's really weird because I never really getting awe for all this CGI effect. But this movie makes it good. And the theme for this movie, the theme I see in this movie is saying let the past die. I mean, Luke Skywalker is old and grumpy, like any other hero that exists now. I mean, look at Logan, Wolverine. He looks really different, same as Luke Skywalker. The original trilogy say this guy is such a charismatic fucking man, you know. He loved doing his work as a teacher, but because he failed something, he became this grumpy old man who shot himself from the force. Now, I could understand that people could change like that, but a lot of people don't like this change a lot. Like I said, this, like a lot of people said, and like I said, this movie tried to change. The thing is, it doesn't have the ball to actually change it. It speaks about the change, but it doesn't change it. It it's like a dog. It's like a dog. It's like a Shiba dog. It's bark, but it's never bite. Okay. So that's what I think about The Last Jedi. The movie itself is it's okay, but the premise is some people will call it atrocious, but because I rate movies based on just the experience, I have yet to have the second experience, so I'm just going to judge it and rate it based on my first experience of the movie. And and the rating system is gonna be changed again. I don't want it to be a percent change, like say 67 point something percent. No, I will give it just an out of 10 rating, and I rate Star Wars The Last Jedi as 7 out of 10. It definitely a decent movie. It's just not doing any changes at all. So that's it for the video. I'm Mr. Maskman, and I don't know how to say goodbye.